The sky was burning. The clouds red with twisted fire. Lightning moving across them. And they descended upon everything. Like a furious battle between God and Satan, good and evil. Like a fire vortex.
Alrighty, chat. What's going on? Welcome to some more SGL action. I am your host, streamer, and commentator for our opening game of the stream. It'll be the game 1 of 2. We will have 2 games for you guys tonight. Obviously on your screen tonight, we get the locals versus the KC Cauldron in our first matchup, followed by Steel Army versus Los Verdes. So welcome all in. We are currently getting the lobby set up for both teams here. And as soon as we get that, we will be underway. Again, always a pleasure to be here. For the second stream, we will have a commentary debut of Bird Nana. Bird Nana making his commentary debut, so I'm for one excited about that. I always like seeing commentary debuts. Obviously, as somebody who has been commentating in SGL for the past few seasons, always like to see new people added to our ranks, so look forward to that. We can go ahead and take a look at our team stats for this season. The locals, record of 2-7. The KC Cauldron, of course, a record of 6-2. So on paper, there is a clear favorite, but it will be interesting. The locals, I know they've been practicing. I've been in some of their private lobbies playing with them, so these guys are balling. They're grinding, and of course, the Cauldron are in the title race. And so this is a very important game for both teams. And speaking of that title race, we can go ahead and look on over. At the left side of your screen, folks, is where we are focusing our attention. Of course, the KC Cauldron have only played 8 games, sitting on 27 points. If they win here tonight, they will be tied with El Matador in that second spot. Of course, both of these teams do have one less after tonight game played than ECRC, and so very important game for the Kansas City Cauldron to remain in that title race. So, as obviously a player of El Matador, I will be cheering for the locals tonight, and the locals are indeed in the lobby, and so go locals. No bias here, of course, but yeah, as we await both teams here, my prediction, of course, will be KC taking this, but sometimes predictions don't go according to plan, and favorites do lose. Favorites losing has been a trend in SGL this season. We've had various favorites lose, and so, yeah, looking forward to seeing how this one gets done. We are still waiting for the Kansas City Cauldron to make their way to the lobby. I will spoil a little bit of the locals' first lineup they're rolling with. We've got Dr. Aquatic, Mechanical Duck himself, and Shea Bomb in the lobby for the locals. I'm going to go ahead and ping our KC Cauldron friends. Waiting on y'all. Hello, Arglas. Funch, good to see you as well in chat. And oh, speaking of the KC Cauldron, they are indeed in the lobby. Serrano late as always. Oh, get his ass. Get his ass. But here we go, chat. Let's go ahead and pause the music. We're underway, folks. The locals, of course, in the blue. The Kansas City Cauldron in the orange. And away we go. Best of 5 series, of course. We are still in league play, and so we are in that best of 5. And as we get started here, folks, the duck is on the board. A bit of a whiff from Funch. Serrano dunked by Mr. Aquatic. And a duck has scored. Game sound really low. Let me get that up there. Hopefully that sounds better. If it's too low, you let me know. If it's too high, I'll, of course, drop it down as well. But good start for the underdogs in the locals. These guys have been reinforced with some new players in the mid-season window. Shaybomb being one of those players you do see on the screen. Having played a couple times with him, he seems like a really solid player and a good addition to this local size. Of course, KJ Doughboy, we love him around here. He's been one of those who made this stream look so nice with these nice graphics that you also see featured in other communities like RSC, so we really appreciate his service. But Shay getting the start today. I will flash this on screen real quick for you guys. Shay is a developer of this game, and so good to see him in the lobby. As we see Serrano almost finds the back of the net, but Shay almost had a chance there with an open net and rolls a harmless ball towards the blue, or the orange half, excuse me. Serrano open net misses. Thorngold as well. That was a chance for somebody of Serrano's quality. We of course know what he brings. Serrano, one of the best players in SGL. My current front runner, I believe, for most valuable player. I think he has taken it from Loy Boy, in my opinion. More on that later. Mecky Ducky going for the second here. Puts it high on the follow-up shot. We do see Shay. Shay rocking the Gorilla head topper. Not one that you see too often, but I like it. Like the vibes. And we've just crossed the midway point of the game. And, oh, Thorngold. I was going to say, nothing doing for the KC Cauldron, but Thorngold gets the first goal of the game for the Kansas City Cauldron. Thorngold, one of the players that we do like to see. He does rock the Dominus, and he is a player that's been in SGL for a very long time, so always good to see Thorngold getting on the score sheet. The Duck catches a lovely ball here. Can Shay get to it? He can! Shay puts in the second goal of the game. Shay, lovely catch from the Duck. The Duck to Shay, the developer in the back of the net. Lovely shot. And it's 2-1 locals. I will point out some more breaking news, chat. I mentioned Bird Nana making his commentary debut later. As we see Serrano hold the phone. Serrano ties the ball game here at 2 apiece. Bird Nana will be making his debut on commentary, as I said earlier, but we're also going to have Nose. Nose is going to join the commentary booth for the Los Verdes Steel Army series, so looking forward to that. We're getting a lot of debutants in the commentary booth this season. Of course, we had the likes of Huey, Skyline, you know, Polar and Shorts, and so listen, a lot of people hopping in the commentary booth. So love to see that. But enough of the commentary stuff. Let's get back to the game here. Game number 1, of course. Locals tied here. Less than 2 minutes to go. They are the underdog. Shay gets a awkward ball out of the blue half, and Dr. Aquatic has done really well. As we see Shay make his way forward, but Dr. Aquatic too far back to make any sort of meaningful play here. Playboy Farty next. Ooh, maybe. That would be An interesting commentary decision, it must be said. Funch in the air, Dr. Aquatic with a hand, and we are getting to that 1 minute mark, folks, and the locals are tied here with a title contender. So good start for the locals, lads. As you see a fake come in. Him an elite stroker. I don't know if I'm gonna want to see that. I'm gonna be honest. Not sure if I want to see that. Funch clears the ball. 30 seconds to go. Who is gonna have the ice here in game number 1? Thorngold centers the ball. Serrano last back for his team. He has a free ball, goes sidewall. Limited boost, finds Funch on the infield pass, and he's just not there to put it away. Lovely play from Serrano to set up his teammates, and we go the other way here. Serrano, good touch. The duck is there. Duck centers the ball. And we might be destined for an overtime here, folks, unless the Casey Cauldron can find the back of the net, and of course they can't. Debit, good to see you in chat. What's up, man? And here we go. First OT. And the Duck is going to finish game 1 off the way that they started. The locals take a surprise game number 1 from the current title contenders in the KC Cauldron. We have a bit of a surprise on hand, folks. As we move on over to Forbidden Temple. Stats pretty even. The Duck, of course, carrying his team. And if you're a locals fan, you are loving what you're seeing so far from your local side. Really playing at a really, really good level here. And here we go. The KC Cauldron need to clutch up here. This is a must-win series for them. Of course, we did show the standings prior to this game, and that's how you start if you're the KC Cauldron. Thorngold getting the first game of game number 2. Mecky Ducky just uncharacteristically whiffing a ball that we all know he can hit. And KC off to the strong start they indeed needed here after losing game number 1. Double commit from KC here. Serrano patient. Rocking the Gen G Mobile One Racing Octane. We love to see that. Big Gen G fans here. Bit of conservative play from KC. Couple defenders in their own net. Serrano passes one, demos another, dunks another. Serrano getting stuff done for his team. Mecky Ducky whiffing. Shaybomb attempts the follow-up. So far, a bit of a conservative game from KC. Serrano looking to do it himself. Almost gets it done. But the break is on the other way, and Dr. Aquatic can't find the back of the net, but Shaybomb puts it in the back of the net, and we are all tied here. Funch in all sort of trouble here. No boost. He put it in reverse and just couldn't quite get there. And so it's a 1-1 game here in game number 2. Sorry, chat. Somebody called me at the most inopportune time, but back to the game we go. Mecky Duckies looked very, very good for the locals, and it must be said for the KC Cauldron, without Smitty, or as most of you guys know him from this season, Zach, it's a bit of a different looking Kansas City Cauldron team. Missing their second best player, but Thorn Gold looking to make up for the absence of Smitty with a great infield pass to Funge. Can't quite put it on target. Serrano off the backboard. Can any of his teammates get there? They can. Dangerous spot here. Oh, but we have a whiff coming out of the Dominus. A completely different looking Kansas City Cauldron team to the one that we did see lose a thrilling series against ECRC. Have to say, it looks like Smitty is a really key component here. But plenty of time if you're a Kansas City Cauldron fan. Just about 2 minutes to go. And I forgot to get that graphic out of there for you guys. Make it a little bit more clean on the screen. Do apologize for that. Good 50 here. This could pose trouble for the locals. And somehow, ladies and gentlemen, the ball has not reached the goal. I think we had about 4 or 5 players there miss an opportunity to either own goal and or score. Dr. Aquatic bangs it to Thorngold. Can Thorngold read it? He can. Lovely intercept from Mecky Ducky. Serrano in the air. Dr. Aquatic really playing really well, and he carved up Serrano, but Serrano bailed out from his teammates. Can Serrano counter here? He can't. Mecky Ducky dunks. Can he put it on target? He can't. Shea Bomb finds the back of the net. The new transfer in for the locals, getting things done for his team. We have just over 60 seconds, folks, and the locals could well be on their way to a 2-0 lead. Again, I mentioned Shea Bomb. Shea Bomb is fantastic player. Had the pleasure of playing in a couple of private lobbies with him, and oh, Mecky Ducky finds the third, and it's all unraveling here for KC Cauldron. 3 straight goals given up by the Kansas side. What's good, Toad? Yeah, Shea Bomb is awesome, man. He's a super solid player. Really love the addition here to this locals team. KC need to respond. This is a must-win series. You feel if you are KC and you want a chance at the title. Thorngold, can he score that? Oh, that would have been a lovely goal from Thorngold, but just can't find the angle. Less than 20 seconds to go here, folks, and we have a pretty big upset on the cards. KC need to get the ball in the blue half, and that's one way to do it. Big pinch downfield. Can anybody from KC get there? Shea Bomb in the air. Thorngold, can he pass it mid? Can Serrano get there? Serrano can. He hits the post, and he hits the post again. What a save. And KC go down 2-0 in the series. The locals survive. Oh, I say they survived. They were up by 2 goals. Oh, my fault, chat. I thought it was a 1-goal game. No, these guys. Never mind. These guys are them. My apologies. Made that a lot more dramatic than it needed to be. Again, we brought up the standings before the series started, and only 2 series wins on the season for the locals. This would be the biggest of their season if they can get it done. And here we go. Game number 3. Yes, the locals, chat. The locals are up 2-0 on the Kansas City Cauldron. Really don't know where you go here for the KC Cauldron. It feels like a completely different team, as we see a demo that really could have been the opening goal for the locals. But it's just a completely looking team without Zach or Smitty, whatever name you want to call it, and Shea Bomb. Shea Bomb has been dropping bombs all series long, and he opens up the scoring here in game number 3. Off the wall. Funch in an awkward spot, and there's a big T-Rex coming out of the goal. Thorn Gold here. Gut does get a 50. Can Serrano do something here? Pops it up. Can he go for a bump? Can't. Shea Bomb in the way. Oh, and Thorn Gold. Lovely speed. Just can't find the back of the net. And oh, it's just wide open, folks. The locals putting it on here. Serrano 50 back to a teammate. Funch finds the duck, and the duck finds the back of the net. We have a massive upset on the cards here. Could be a sweep of a title contender. Might have to reevaluate my power rankings. The locals really putting it on. Serrano up in the air. Doctor Aquatic. A lot of speed by the Doctor. He's showing out for his team, and it was almost a third, and the locals just look so well drilled here. These guys were up late last night. I had the courtesy of hopping in some of their private games, and they were grinding, and so really showing here. Manager KJ, Jose Mourinho at the helm. Of course, back when Jose Mourinho was a good manager. KJ putting together these transfers mid-season, and it's looking like a lovely team here. But 3 minutes left. KC not out of it. They do have the talent and quality to get back into it. It needs to start with this player here, Serrano, the best player on the field, needs to summon his inner LeBron James here. Oh, and that almost finds the back of the net. His Dwayne Wade, of course, is not featuring here in Smitty, and so we're going to need to find a massive response from the KC captain here. Good 50 from him, but nobody from his team there as we see a demo come out. This could be a chance here. Serrano off the backboard. Can he finish? He can! Serrano with the Adidas goal explosion, and we're back to a 1-goal game. Mecky Ducky Thorngold on the kickoff. The double Dominus kickoff. Very rarely you see that. You feel if KC can hold on here, momentum is going to shift in the series, but so far good response from the locals. Yeah, and speaking of the duck, he's been really good, but this should be a goal. Oh, Funch can't get there, and Dr. Quantic has an open net, but Serrano finds it back. And yeah, the duck has been fantastic, Toad. He's been tremendous for his team, especially in this series. He's looking more like himself the more the season goes on. As we see him here, goes for a 50. Both players don't hit the ball. Shea Bomb there, awkward, does find a good touch. Less than 90 seconds to go, chat. We do have a rule number 1. Oh, I think a rule number 1 has been broken, I do believe. Oh, no, no, never mind. We still have a rule number 1, and oh, Serrano! This could be the chance. Shea Bomb, open net! He finds it! Oh, that's got to be very frustrating if you're a Cauldron fan. Shea Bomb doing it all for his team. And they are less than 70 seconds away from a sweep of the Kansas City Cauldron. Can the locals do it? We have an all-3 kickoff from Kansas City. They need a goal soon. Mecky Ducky. Oh, he could have had the fourth, and he plays it off to the back corner. KC survive, but the ball is in the wrong half of the field. Players missing, and it's in the back of the net. Shea Bomb. 3-goal game, and I believe the locals chat are going to take it in a sweep here. Who could have predicted this? What's up, Shane? Banger. Banger indeed. If you're an ECRC fan or an El Matador fan, you have to be loving what you're seeing on your screen. The title race is back on for those two sides, it feels like. And it's just getting worse here for the KC Cauldron. I do feel for them. Without Smitty here, without Zach, completely different team. But all credit here goes to the locals. These guys, like I have been saying, they've been getting their hours and they've been playing together. And the additions have been lovely. Of Shea Bomb, and I do forget the other additions. I do apologize. That's what Serrano gets for being late. I don't think they were that late. They were just like 1 or 2 minutes late. It wasn't too bad, but there you have it, chat. In our first series of the day, yes, the locals. The locals indeed do sweep the Kansas City Cauldron. In pretty convincing fashion, it must be said. Consolation goals, no. And there we go. These teams don't want to put the ball in the net or on the ground. And we're still playing, folks. We're still here. We're playing. And there we go. The locals take it in a sweep. GG's to both teams. Wow, what a series, chat. Alrighty. Of course, chat, that isn't the only series we have of the day. We do have Steel Army versus Los Verdes in the Championship Cup lower final. And I will be signing off from commentary. We're going to be joined by Nose and Bird Nana, both making their commentary debuts. So, let me go ahead and get that all set up. Alrighty. Hello, hello. Alright, let me get you guys on the stream here. Can I get a mic check, please?
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check nose, mic check nose.
Lovely. Alrighty, let me get one more thing, chat. Apologies for the wait here. This is usually a Maz thing, so I'm basically illiterate when compared to him. He's like the high sparrow. I'm just
He's producer extraordinaire, and you're just, you know.
I'm a lowly
enjoy.
maester who just started my maester's duty here. I just got sent. I didn't want to go to the wall, so they sent me to where the maester's train. All right. I'm going to leave you guys to it. I already introduced you guys, making y'all's commentary debut. Of course, Bird Nana and Nose, you guys know them from, I mean, these guys have been in SGL for a while, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. I am going to get you guys the lobby information as well as stream in Discord so you can see what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'll leave you guys to it.
Thank
Or
you,
do you want
Luis.
to send me an invite so me and you are together in a party?
Let's see.
Look at that.
Look at that. All right.
Oh, we're live on the stream already.
Oh, awesome. Okay, hello. We are ready for Steel Army and Los Verdes.
Steel Army Los Verdes. East Coast versus Mid Coast. I love this.
Hi, Tepet. I see you there.
Oh, Debbit.
All right. Back to your locker room. You're about to play a match, son. All right. I'm expecting a fun match. I think it could go to 7, honestly.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just muted myself. I just let out the biggest burp. Totally un-Rocket League related, but yeah, no, this definitely has the potential to go to Game 7. Both of these teams are solid. They've got great players, top to bottom. I'm really interested. We got knocked out of the cup match ourselves, but I love this format of 3s, then 2s, 3s, and snow day. I love to see what they're gonna go for first.
Yeah, I know. Palace and Devin, they like to kind of be that duo together. I expect if they lose first match to go 2v2 on that first game.
Let's be
Steel
bold,
Army.
Bird. What are you saying this is gonna happen? Who's taking what? Are we doing 3 and 2 or 4? 3 and 2, 4 and 3 to Steel?
I think it's 4-3 Los Verdes. I think Los Verdes is gonna take out Steel Army. They got what it
Ooh.
takes. They'll put it up.
You're just biased against, green
Ah.
teams.
No. I definitely think they got this. Palace, he can definitely put it up against Debit there. Some action for both of those squads, just top players. They'll put up a good game, and I think Los Verdes is just going to come away with it.
You know what, for the sake of devil's advocate, I'm gonna go same with Game of Pawns. I'm going Steel Army, but same Game 7, 4 and 3. Oh, we got a Wild Toad in the chat saying Steel Army and 6. Yeah, we need to get Luis thrown in the bumble clap. Los Verdes in blue, Steel Army in orange. Me personally, I'd like to see, instead of blue and orange, we actually go with team colors. I think that'd be a fun addition for the cup matches. What do you think, Bird?
I think it would be a fun addition all the way around.
Yeah, but it's kind of like MLS. They trial stuff out with the Leagues Cup because it doesn't really matter before they move things over to MLS. What was that sound?
I don't know.
I thought it was Smashly coming in to quack us.
That would be crazy if we had a Wild Smashley appear tonight to quack at us.
He's busy with the Olympia chess tonight, every Thursday night. They've got their own wild competition that goes on.
Oh, look at the stats here. Okay, we got team comparisons. Steel Army really putting up the stats against Los Verdes here, just overall
wow.
throughout the series. I think what
I'm
really
feeling-
stands out to me is the shots.
I'm feeling very confident.
Man, 9.57 shots a game. That's just a lot of shots for any team to handle. They're gonna score a lot of goals if they put up that kind of shot ratio a game. Oh, Toad Death said they had team colors for a while.
Oh, interesting. I'm assuming it just got too confusing at that point. These old heads like Toad, they know what they're doing.
Toad is an old ahead.
And it looks like we're getting a go-ahead for both teams
Awesome.
here.
Cool. All right, here we go. Game 1.
Game 1, Los Verdes, Steel Army, let's go. a pretty even start here so far. Even kickoff, simple rotations. No one's kind of going crazy yet. A little bit of a double commit in the corner there.
Touch, nice touch by Devin. Oh, puts a shot up maybe? Man,
We got some solid bumpies so far. Ooh, and it's
Yeah.
a shot
Oh.
in. What a save!
Man,
Bird, make a
Devitt getting a
prediction
nice
right now.
touch.
Who do you think's gonna get the first goal?
oh, I think it's
Name a
right here with
player.
Raisin
I'm
Boy.
thinking it's Raisin
Oh.
Boy. Ah! You know what? We should
Maybe Trigger with the own goal? Yeah. Trigger's making his best attempt to try and get in there and make a stop, but Steel
Yes.
Army just getting
Solid
the goal.
touch off of the wall, but I didn't look around. I don't really know where the second or third defender were there.
Yeah. Los Verdes just kind of left everything open, and that's what happens.
Oh, let's see if
Air
they
Blitz
can
trying to
get
send it back
the
in.
Counterattack. Oh.
Trigger with the touch out this time. Oh, Palace is trying to bump already. Off with those violent attacks.
We do need some more bumpies. We need some cargo booms. I haven't seen one yet. Bird, I know that's what you like. You like to see cars
Oh.
explode.
I love seeing cars explode.
I think you're leading the league in cars exploding. Oh, off the almost crossbar. I'm surprised
My
there's no
goodness.
ping there.
Look,
Everybody
Los Verdes just kind of left it open for Steel Army there, and they did not capitalize on that at all. Oh, it's just
It's nice
back and
pointing
forth.
out other people's flaws instead of our own. And we got
that too much
off
already.
the top. This
Oh,
looks like a
Raisin
committed
Boy getting
shot.
his second. Oh my goodness.
Numero
Right
dos.
spot, right time. Devitt just
Yeah, we
great
got-
pass.
A really great pass by Devitt right there, right off the top. So hard to deal with, and Raisin Boy just quicker to it. 2-0 Steel Army.
Still got 3 minutes to go here. Los
Oh,
Verdes
plenty of
better
game time.
do something here to get some flow going their way. Palace
Maybe
with
that'll
good
be
send.
the
Oh!
halftime chat. Oh, and there you go.
Trigger finally putting it in the right net this time.
Trigger technically with his second goal. Oh, with a
Devin
lovely pass by
stole
Devin.
Palace's assist. Man, team play. That's
play,
dangerous
team
from
play.
Los Verdes though, that double commit there. They're lucky.
All or nothing. But it brings the game back, makes it a lot more
Does bring
interesting.
the game back.
There.
A lot more
Does Raisin
exciting.
Boy have-
Raisin Boy's
Okay.
0 boost still makes the save.
So cool, so confident.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
wild
This could be
touch.
dangerous.
Oh, Raisin Boy.
Oh
Hat
boy.
trick.
Yeah, don't really know what to say there, Bird.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate touch from Palace. You can see what he's trying to do, but he just unlucky.
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna go
that.
out on a limb
yeah.
there and say Palace did not mean to do that.
Oh, kickoff goes their way. Raisin Boy is just there. Where
He's
is he
definitely
not?
leading this series so far.
He has almost 500. Nope, he has more than 500 points now. And we're halfway through this game. It's just an
Devin
insane
goes,
amount of points. Some pretty
Nice little
standing play
shot, a
here.
little clear. Palace, round 1 player, round 2 players. Does he go flick in for a teammate? Cleared away.
Oh. Wild whiff by Devitt. Don't see those very often.
Kind of just a midfield battle going back on now.
Really. Devin had a good win
That was
with a good
close.
pass. We got those demos coming in from Raisin Boy, taking out the defense all the way at the other end.
This could be a solid pass if he gets it off to him.
Oh my goodness.
What a
Fair
team play.
blitz.
Such
Spot,
chemistry.
right time.
And again, Raisin Boy involved. He just knows exactly what he's doing. It looks like he almost messed up his foot, but was able to recover there.
Steel Army, and they know how to do it as a team. Let's see if Los Verdes can pull another one back and get some confidence.
Bird, which of these two teams do you dread playing the most?
I get more nervous when we play against Los Verdes. I get more excited when we play against Steel Army.
It is.
Can't really explain
Yeah.
where that sits, but that's just how I feel.
Sometimes the heart just, knows what it wants. Maybe it's a green on green thing playing Los Verdes. You almost feel bad storing on green. Ooh, big bump, big double bump. You know what? Again, I haven't seen a single demo. I'm very
There's
disappointed.
been like maybe a couple. Raisin Boys got one, I know that.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
I've seen plenty of bumpies.
Oh,
Ooh,
flick.
Bear
Oh.
blitz, so close. Yeah, so far the pace of the match is not slow, not fast.
Devitt just comes out of nowhere. No, it doesn't really
seems
have.
like, yeah, it seems like Steel Army is just in control there. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think this one's done. I think game one's over.
I think they made a statement in this first match. They got big boots they can kick. I think they're not done though. I think they're gonna get a Brazil out of this probably.
Ooh, 30 seconds to get Brazil. Well, this is the Los Verdes we know. Where was this play?
Devitt just controls the ball off the wall out of his danger zone.
Okay, so
Toad
we're
wants
pretty
a
sure that
Palace
this
Devitt
one's over.
1v1. You know what? That would be exciting to watch too.
Wouldn't hate it. I personally hate 1v1s. I think they're the worst game mode, but maybe we'll get it. Congratulations, Steel Army, as they take game one.
Man,
Bird,
yeah,
what
congratulations.
game mode do you
Just-
think we should go to?
I would love to see some Snow Day. I think Steel
That
Army
is
would
the
just
best.
dominate some Snow Day. I know they like to play that. But I'm sure we're going to see a 2v2 come out here with Devin and Palace.
On here, I definitely was saying Snow Day was going to equal out these teams, but if they play it all the time, then that definitely might go in their favor. I know most people
My
don't, so
goodness.
it usually just
Raisin
ends up.
Boy with
Oof. And it looks like
Nice.
I'm assuming we're getting a sub here. Los Verdes dropped the player.
potentially. We'll see. I just want to shout out Raisin Boy there. 704 points, 3 goals, 2 assists. Sorry, 2 saves and an assist. 7 shots on his own. Pretty much meeting that average of 9 shots a game from Steel Army on his own. They just put it there. Oh my gosh.
I don't have my chat up right now, but we got both Trigger and Raisin Boy have left. And we're going to a 2v2, and that answers that.
Yes, definitely a lot better than the 112 that Palace had, Toad.
All right, teams are joining. We've got Devitt and Bear Blitz for Steel Army, and we've got Devin and Palace, Los Verdes. This should be a good match here.
I remember playing against Devitt and Devin in our 2v2. That was not pretty.
I was going to say, I think this is going to actually suit Los Verdes a lot, because they like those tight rotations. You were kind of saying it. There was a couple of times that all 3 cars were up when they didn't need to. They do like that, quick little twos play.
Yeah.
Already it seems like they've got control of this match, but it is early on.
Oh, big bump by Devin there.
Uh-oh, this could be rough. Oh, but there's Devin.
Devin, big save. My goodness. Just can't play it out. Surprised Devitt ran with Bear Blitz after Raisin Boy put up such a solid score sheet in that first game.
Yeah, not sure
I
about.
said odd player, not sure why they
no.
would make that decision. And as I'm speaking about it, Devin comes in and scores. Sorry,
Oh, and
Palace. My bad.
so tough. We've all been in that situation there where I've got this. Don't worry. I'm gonna settle it right on my tar. Oh nope, it's sitting right there, teed up for them.
Evan
Yeah,
just
all of a
misses
sudden,
that
Los
boost.
Verdes here leading the way. We'll see if they can continue that and make this a 1-1 affair.
Evan,
A cargo
both
boom.
just seem confused out there. Like they, almost kind of like just where's that third player right now in our rotation? Like not sure.
Like you said, Raisin Boy definitely went off in that first match. I'm not sure if Debit and Bear play twos a lot together, and that's why they went with it, or if Raisin Boy needed to eat something. I don't know, but so far the chemistry is definitely on one side rather than the other.
Getting some momentum here. Can he get the shot? Oh my goodness.
Ooh, almost under him.
Oh, the fake.
Oh no, where's the third?
My goodness, Devin just wide open shot. Open nets, those are the hardest, and he takes it from behind half court.
He did have Palace trailing with it just to make sure.
Steel Army needs to find a groove.
Yeah, definitely after that first match, it seemed like, you know, Los Verdes were going to be in trouble, but all of a sudden, things have really turned around. We got another cargo boom. Oh yeah, they're feeling confident now.
Yeah, they are. Devitt with a great clear with that. Can they capitalize off this?
Thought Devin was
Oh,
going to
the
turn on
flick.
that. Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Nice. That's just a great goal from Devitt.
Yeah,
Staying up
definitely a
there with his teammate.
little miscommunicado on Los Verdes' side. But good, strong return play by Steel Army. If we see some more of that, this is going to end in a 7-6 or an 8-7.
I'm here for it.
And as we approach the halfway mark right here, my alarm is going off for some stupid reason.
Bathroom break time.
Yep. It's my old man alarm telling me to take pills. Oh, what a
Bear
stuff.
Blitz just stuffs it there, yeah. And right
Somebody
now
called
we're back to a
Domino's.
1-point game.
Oh, the stuff into the double tap. Pulls out the Articuno celebration. I love it.
Minecraft Anvil there, shout out. Right on.
Minecraft handle. Too young for me. But they're calling in chat. The combats.
Oh, wow, big demo from Bear Blitz, shutting down any attack there from Palace.
Daddy Bear is showing up.
Grizzly Bear.
Grizzly
Palace
Bear.
just right back.
I think the Grizzly Bear has different connotations. Actually, Daddy Bear does too. Ooh, nice little carry from Devitt there. Definitely much more confident, aggressive play so far. And as I say that, oh no! Oh no!
I was
too
about to agree.
confident.
Steel Army just fit into that groove finally, but
Oh,
not sure what Bear Blitz was thinking there.
yeah. I don't know if it was an equality thing, but Louis saying Happy Pride Month in the chat. Not sure if they're just trying to share it all around. Nonetheless, still plenty of game time. 2 minutes of gameplay as Palace goes up here. A soft shot. Oh, couldn't quite get
What
the
a
stuff on that
save.
time. Seen a lot of zero boost for two's match.
Seems like Los Verdes is just blowing through it. They're so quick back and forth.
They are just so
witness
fast.
Evans take 3 in the manner of like 7 seconds. That's a lot. Wow, puts it in there.
I thought Barrow was gonna put that into his own goal. Oh, big win by
there.
Devin.
Can they get this in there?
Uh-oh.
They need to get one now if
Oh.
they're looking to come back. Open net.
Oh, what a bump.
Couldn't-
Crucial bump by Devin there.
Oh, great stop by Devin. That was impressive.
Get the pass
Devitt
off.
trying
Yes.
to do it all.
Oh,
Air
go
Blitz
crazy!
there to
Go
help. Oh
crazy!
my goodness.
That is a team goal
Where
right there.
was
Devitt
this?
riding the challenge. That was incredible. If they had played
They
like
need
that
that
right there the
chemistry
entire match, it
a
wouldn't have
minute
been
ago.
even close.
No.
35 seconds.
Los
only
Verdes
one
hold
goal
on?
down. This is promising. Who can get to it first? Oh my gosh! Oh, bird.
Major save there. My goodness, I couldn't do nothing but just watch right there. I was nervous.
I can't breathe. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Oh, Bear
with
Blitz from the ceiling.
shot.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Palace,
Oh
can he
goodness.
clear?
Oh,
it's
no,
a shot.
the quick.
It's a post and in.
Oh.
That's the nail meeting the coffin. Oh my
Coffin,
goodness.
meat, kettle.
What?
That was a big post. It still went in. Cinema absolute. Absolutely. Cinematography. Get one just for fun. Come on. Go crazy.
This just ends it. All right, 1-1. That's our series so far.
GG's all around. We're back to threes here.
Back to threes, yeah. Will we see the return of Raisin Boy?
I tell you what, Bird, I had completely, and Devin's over here asking for a quick refreshment break, but I had completely forgotten that Steel Army took the first match there. What
Yeah,
a
I mean,
change of
we're just
momentum.
so focused on that, yeah. Just huge put out by Palace, 730 points. He took that 112 from last game pretty personally. Yeah, had to show up this time, and he did. 4 goals, 6 shots.
And right now the internal game chat is going crazy as they are basically commentating on the P break going on.
I think if the game starts and they're still in the bathroom when the game starts,
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah, should have taken the controller with you. Oop! I almost
Empty
hit
milk
join
jug next
Steel
to your
Army.
desk, anything works.
So all this Rocket League is getting me excited to play.
Devin's ready to join. Got the rest of them going.
Would have been nice
Here
of
we
them
go.
to say something, but off we're going, and our 16 viewers are gonna be excited for this one.
Great. Can Los Verdes keep up that momentum?
Every kickoff so far has pretty much been a 50-50. No one's exactly dominating on that front. Cargo boom. We love it.
15
Ooh.
seconds in, we got a cargo boom. Let's see some more. Oh,
And we got a
Trigger
Raisin
gotta be
Boy,
careful there.
pretty much domination right there. We already see him getting back involved.
I wonder if that twos match would have gone differently if Raisin Boy was in there with Devitt instead of Bear Blitz. But we'll never know. Just have to see his impact in this game now.
Yeah, if I'm correct, they can't then go to another twos match now, correct?
No. They will
Yeah.
have to pick something else.
Into, I guess they could do solos, but otherwise probably gonna go with extra modes.
I'd love to see a team choose Chaos. I don't know if that's even allowed.
Is that an option? Oh, Trigger with the goal. This one
Skyline
took
can
a little bit
barely hear.
longer. Bird, you do have a naturally ASMR voice.
That's what I've been told.
It's nice, it's soothing. Overall, we don't have the same screaming effect as, the pros do.
I don't know how to raise my voice or get excited at all.
I don't know what to do with my hands. As Trigger comes in with the shot. Ah!
Oh, Devin keeping it up there. Raisin Boy flying.
like
Devin
a good
again?
pass, but Devin gets it wide. Yeah, outside of that first goal now, everything's been pretty
Yeah.
even, wouldn't you say, Bird?
Yeah, just pretty back and forth. No one really doing too much with the ball. It gets down there.
So
Oh,
many
and
bumpies.
man, we gotta talk about this more often. Every time we bring it up.
Oh, nobody's doing anything. I don't understand why don't they just put the ball in the net or the empty
Try hard.
space where a net would be. Caca, says Articuno. Ooh, director cam's giving me some weird angles right now.
Autocam's where it's at.
Ooh, great touch into a great pass. Raisin
Alice
boy.
controlling that well. Gets the 50.
Solid shadow
Oh.
defense. Go ahead, Bear. Now I'm starting to talk like I'm in
Are
college.
you on the field right now? Yeah, that's badass.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to drive. Ooh, big whiff there. Is
That's
it on
in.
target?
Oh no.
You know what, Bird? I don't think this was going in.
I think it was going in. I think. Frick, I just pushed it a little bit harder.
Trigger said, "Don't worry, guys. I got this. I know how to score this goal." And he gets his second own goal of the series. But we'll say that was close enough. Who knows?
And we see a response here. Now is the time with this Steel Army
Uh-oh.
team. As again, they just launch it up there. Where is Los Verdes? Oh, my gosh!
Oh,
Said it earlier, it's the hardest shot in the game. They couldn't put it in from 5 yards out.
Oh my god, I can't breathe. Oh, Bird. Bird, where'd you go?
Man,
Why'd you leave the party? I'm so scared.
Steel Army, man. I can't believe they just missed that. What did I watch?
Oh, how many times have we done that, though?
Oh, all of us.
Well, anyway, Steel Army with the gift right there.
This is just some crazy play. We're seeing triple commits.
Yeah, fudge.
Oh my goodness.
You'll need to send me another party invite. Raisin with the huge shots. Oh,
Wow.
almost off the corner.
Bar down. Unlucky. Trick has got to get there. Palace off the ceiling.
Can
No
Palace get
boost.
it?
Oh my goodness.
Gorgeous.
Palace
Absolutely
doing-
gorgeous.
Kingdom
Palace
things.
doing Palace.
Look at this.
Oh, beautiful. Clinical.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I saw that in
Bouncing over.
Instagram video.
Man, are you sure it wasn't just Palace's Instagram video?
It was
Sure
some
it's
sort
up
of
there
like
somewhere.
RLCS hashtag, whatever that means.
Oh my
50
goodness, great
seconds
blitz.
left.
Wow.
And that's what happens when you have a goalie.
Oh,
Shots don't
big
go in the
bump
net.
there.
40 seconds left. I think this is gonna go to overtime. This is getting exciting.
Oh, cargo boom.
We love it. We love a cargo boom.
That was a good bump by Devin in the air on debit there. Stopping
Things
any
are getting
momentum towards that
dicey.
ball.
Things are getting scary. Big clear. Ooh.
Big clear.
oh.
Can they get that touch?
Oh
Here
my
they
God.
come.
Oh my, God,
gosh.
What a save! What a shot! What a
lucky-
save!
what a save. They can keep it up.
Oh my gosh, play has gotten so much faster and so much crazier.
Oh
Go
my
in,
gosh.
God!
Raisin Boy, the hero.
That was
Raisin
insane!
Boy is going to be MVP of this series if Steel Army pulls it out.
RB, RB, RB. Ooh,
My
the
goodness.
Pastronaut does it again.
Don't
What
doubt
a
the grapes.
finish. 3 wildly different games so far, Bird. I don't even know what to say.
Boy with the Wendy's. Oh
The
my
boy
goodness, we
with
got the
the
4 for 4.
Kiwi's telling for drop shot. You know what? I'm gonna agree. I want to see cars fly through the air.
I mean, Caesar saying keep Raisin Boy in. I think we're out of game modes that eliminate Raisin Boy. I guess besides the 1v1s. Hoops, thank you, Hourglass. Thank you for reminding me. Do we have a wild toad? No. He
Good
was here
voices.
and then he was gone.
Uh-oh, we got game crashy. I'm seeing 2s, I'm seeing 1s. I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Hourglass reminding me that there are other game modes out there. Oh, he's calling the ones. I think that is, yes, a 1v1.
Interesting.
We have Debit. And is that Palace?
House was
Xbox
just
game
here.
crash.
Well, Louie's telling for join, but we don't have anybody yet. I can't chat. Oh, there he is. Perfect. All right, we got Debit, we got Palace. Showdown, that sundown under the river bound. Bird, you want to say some words?
Yeah, sorry. My mic broken there. And also my Xbox game crash,
Oh my
typical.
God.
So I'm just now back into the commentary. Oh, we already have a goal. Wasn't even here for it.
I was looking down at my salad. All of a sudden I heard Ocean Avenue start playing. Great song.
This will be an interesting matchup. Palace v Debit. I'm not sure how much Debit plays 1v1.
Bird, you're definitely the ones player more so than me. What is the game plan here? Is it just hope a 50 goes your way and then counterattack?
I don't know if I'm the person to ask.
My current ones rank is 3 out of 10 matches played. Palace with a
Probably
beautiful
not
carry.
there either.
Great defense, Debit. It definitely feels like a run downfield, defend on the goal line, run downfield, defend on the goal line. Honestly, it was exhausting. I don't know how they do it. I would run out of gas. What a
Oh my
flick.
goodness, what a
What a
flick.
defense. Jiminy Christmas. This match is a higher level than I'm used to.
Just stuffing it against Debit, pinching it in there.
Third time's the charm. He went for almost a mini fate there and then just stuffed it in.
We're gonna see a different side of Palace here for us for the next 3 minutes and 50 seconds. He's had a lot better touches here. Debit's being dangerous, playing with it in front of his own net.
Ones is so interesting. There's so much boost on the field, but at the same time, do you give up the ball to get boost? Is it you take your opponent's boost and try to choke them out like Debit's doing right now?
You can just have to be more calculated with your executions.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Debit just winning the 50 there. Goals like that happen in ones. Palace
Hang on,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
get a
clip
little
that and
dribble
just
over.
practice it over and over
Does
because
not
that seems like just
really
solid
work.
defense. Definitely, if you're better at carrying the ball and just those tight controlled touches, this seems like the game mode for you. Versus my kind of just clear the ball and hit it as hard as I can gameplay that I do. We got bumpy.
Oh, we got a
And
cargo boom. Oh my goodness. Palace just too fast. Goes for another bump,
Beautiful.
but decides the goal's the better choice, and I agree.
And honestly, it's kind of tough by Debit. He spawns right underneath it. If he was on the other side, maybe, or if he had turned to goal, but Palace was just
Anyway,
cool,
that's
calm, and collected.
goal for Palace, no matter what.
A goal for Palace is a goal for the good guys?
Yeah. Devitt
Quote,
choosing boost over ball there. He had an opportunity to carry it inside.
Solid control by Devitt. A lot of head games being played right now.
Palace being very patient against Devitt right now.
Page 50. Devitt's got the boost and he wins
Oh.
control.
Not sure where Palace win after that ball.
Probably to Ocean Avenue. He went south. He should have gone north. It's a common mistake. You know these tourists.
Even
Oh,
on a tourist right
no.
now with 3 goals each. I think they kind of know
Oh.
their way around the field.
Classic situation. You see the big juicy boost. I've got 100 boost. I'm good to go. I'm going to turn on. Oh, no, he took a shot on goal.
Yeah. I don't think ball over boost is really... Sorry, boost over ball is really the choice here in this game mode.
Yeah, it's so situational, it seems like. Like right now, Palace has a controlling touch. He went for the big boost, but then missed it and just kept going anyways because I'm assuming he doesn't want to lose control of the ball.
Attacking position for sure.
Can he get the lofty little touch? Oh,
It was a
across the
tough
face of
angle for
goal.
Devitt to try and hit that in there. Oh,
Big
Palace
bump by
just
Palace.
telling him to get out.
No, 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 not in my Aqua home.
Devitt again with the great defense. Not sure how he recovered in time after that second touch at midfield.
Yeah, I tell you what, we keep having these stretches where it looks like they're just both are so solid, their defense is so strong, and then both of them score 2 goals right away. Goes for the bump.
Oh,
Does he get it? He gets it.
the demo.
That was
Allows
close.
the time
Almost
to
knocked
save
into his
it.
own goal. Oh, big clear Palace.
Palace doing a great job at being patient, and that's what it leads to.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
said
goodness.
it earlier, Bird. Just so cool. Such patience. Sets himself up perfectly. He felt confident going for that. And in Devitt's position, I mean, what do? You gotta try to 50 at that point.
I think after this game, neither of these two players have an excuse for missing an open net in any of the following matches.
They're gonna be warmed up. They're gonna have more players to stir it around. Run it, play it. Ocean Avenue, 4-4, 47 seconds.
Be very exciting.
Oh, go into goal! Ow! So
Okay.
close. All right, now carry this across
Palace,
field.
do
Palace.
something amazing.
1 flip reset, 2 flip resets. Oh, what defense!
Minecraft Anvil. Shout out
Play
Red
the
Dot.
anvil.
Oh my goodness. Palace with
Go.
the great airplay. Pinch down. Oh, Devitt was ready
He
for
almost
it.
got the timing on it. Can Devitt get the shot off? Not quite. Such quick defense by Palace.
Flying back to save his life. And it worked. Some very nervous defense from both of these two.
0
5
deep,
seconds. Oh,
0 boost. Oh,
we're going into overtime. Can we see
Are we?
some
Are
magic?
we though?
Oh, he wanted to flip reset.
Go crazy.
He tried.
That
Overtime
was
for a
close.
ones match. This
Close one.
actually has me leaning forward right now.
Oh my gosh, is that their bouncing? Okay.
Oh, the touch. Can he carry it? Devitt's got boost.
My ankle's broke.
Oh, that was close.
All the boost in the world can't save you at that point. That was such a clean turn.
Series goes to 2-2.
What a gam indeed, Palace.
Oh my
Such good competitors, such good sportsmanship.
Amazing game.
Congratulating each other in
1,000
the chat.
points.
1,000 each. That's unreal. Even for ones.
Just
Bum,
159 ball
boo,
touches by
clap.
Palace. Good at keeping the ball close. Good at making
Oh,
sure he's in the right spot. He's all over the place in a one smash.
I think I could play for an hour and not have 159 touches as well.
Yeah, maybe you reach that point. Even in a 1v1. Alright, and
Yeah,
we are back to 3v3.
Yeah, Palace calling out in chat the unreal save on the air dribble he had. Palace was flying through the air like a freaking tomahawk missile, and Devitt still saved it.
Saw some amazing defense from Devitt there with putting up 5 saves. Talk about Palace being in the right spot. Devitt also, just 2 fantastic players. That was an exciting game.
It
I
was a
think they
great
were
game.
out here putting on a show for the viewers. Raisin Boy back in action. He's putting on a show for everyone.
Well, after losing the first game, we lost Verdes. All of a sudden, 2-1 up on Steel Army.
Steel
Bear
Army
Blitz with their
immediately
early shot.
pressure. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Oh.
Bear Blitz is there.
And both
course
these
he
teams
is.
just want to score first. They want that momentum.
Daddy Bear must have been watching the ones match, just stirred a couple of players.
Did Devin just like reset that ball into the air? I'm really
Of course he
confused.
did. Early cargo boom, Devitt on Palace.
Devin on
That was
Devin.
probably intentional.
If Cricket can do something, whiffs off the wall.
Holy
How's
cow,
there
I
to
can't even tell
stop?
who's going which way at this point.
This game is just fast. I think it's both teams having to keep up with Palace and Devitt's tempo from last game.
Everybody's saying, Coach, look at me, I can do stuff too. Raisin Boy with a big demo on the third, but Palace is there to clean up. Whole team in the corner.
I don't know how to feel about that skyline. That makes me feel uncomfortable in my own voice.
It's so soothing. Yeah, Bird, do us a favor. Just rub your nails on your mic real quick. Maybe eat some chips. Oh, Devitt
Yeah,
with the big goal.
Man, what a pass from Bear. Oh my goodness, what a pass.
Bird, you know what sounds better than your ASMR voice?
And
Ocean Avenue. Play it. Really, the anthem that we need to get in here is Tarimu.
I don't even know that song.
That is a joke for 3 people in ECRC. You've definitely heard it, you just don't know it.
Oh, how good was that pass, Caesar? That was a pretty fucking good pass.
It was solid. Real solid. Good bumpy into a team play.
Toad, if it makes you feel better, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Toad knows Tarimu. Toad loves Tarimu.
Oh, Bear Blitz almost got it around all of them.
Oh my god, this is chaos.
Steel Arm
Toad,
just
if
shutting
you had
down
to
Ed.
say, if you had to assign a soccer team to both of these guys, and you can't pick their home teams, obviously, who would you say they are?
Oh my gosh. Wow, Devin almost floated that in there.
That was beautiful. I feel like Los Verdes would be like a not Botafogo, but maybe like a Flamengo. Bird, how's your soccer
French
knowledge?
team.
Some French team.
I'm trying to think of a French team.
The Steel Army, maybe Marseille. They're not the PSG. They're not, you know, the super flashy, but they're hardworking. They're true to their grind.
We could call them the Inter Milan, making it to the
Inter
Champions League final, but
Yes.
probably gonna
Famous French team, Inter Milan.
lose to black and gold in the end.
Ooh, this is a nice touch by Palace here. Can he get it over the last defender? A little bit off. Solid play. All of a sudden, less
This
than a
game is
minute left.
tooth and nail right now. Only one goal separates both teams. A solo goal.
Let's see if Steel Army can hang on and eagle this back out.
Devin with the cargo boom. Devin with the pass.
Oh
It's
my god.
there, but nobody from Los Verdes can finish. That was their shot with 30 seconds left.
Everybody's a little disorganized and brazen boy. Oh
Devin.
no. With the
Palace.
screwed up flip.
Oh, Palace really hoping for probably a more powerful touch off that. Oh,
Oh no.
that's unfortunate. Oh
Teammate
my
on teammate
gosh,
violence,
Trigger
but-
for the win. Wow, he's there.
Calculated. Look at that pass. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Everything he's been doing this series has been waiting for that moment right there. This is cinema, Caesar.
Never a doubt. Oh, give me
We're gonna
overtime.
have
Give me all the
another
overtime.
overtime game. 2 overtime games in a row.
0-second goal. Yes.
How many overtime
exploded
games
up?
do we even have in this cup
Is it
series?
gonna be overtime? Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
It was right there. It was right there. Oh my
Code
gosh.
given Los Verdes the Lazio badge and Steel Army the Frankfurt badge.
Ooh.
Good choices.
Lazio, the famously interesting political club. Ah, we'll leave that one alone.
Could not commentate on that one.
They love the current state of America, is all I'm gonna say. Anyways, uh-oh. This could be dangerous.
Dangerous. Bear
misses
Blitz,
it,
what
but
are
it's
you
off.
doing?
Oh, I'm not sure he knew what he was doing.
That was scary.
Sometimes the
Oh
ball
my
comes
goodness,
at you
now
fast.
he knows what he's doing. He's gonna get Devin out of there.
Chaos.
Oh,
Solid defense by
Trigger with
Devitt.
a solid bump too.
Okay, everybody calm down. Let's get back into your rotations. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Everybody take a breath.
Major aggression coming out in this overtime. Oh,
my God.
no. I think Trigger, even if he didn't overcorrect here, he was going to get bumped out of the way and this was going in no matter
Oh.
what. Did he get bumped
Stop
there?
Still.
He does. Raisin Boy, what a bump.
There's so much to see there. The pinch, the potential bump. Oh,
Steel
Oh my
Army
God,
up
it
3-2
tied back-
on the series.
no, that's tied up,
No.
isn't it?
No.
Oh wait, no, you're right. You're right. I'm all over the place now. I can't even keep up. This is
Kiwi
crazy.
does not want to see Rumble or Snow Day here. What do we see Los Verdes choose? They've had a good go with their extra mode
Yes.
choices.
Gridiron. Gridiron is an underrated game. and
Could
I
we
don't even
see
like
the
football that much.
3-wheel? Can we do the 3-wheel game mode? Is that allowed?
a
Just like
3-wheel
chaos?
game mode?
Yes, you can do the 3-wheel test.
You know what? They should play 3v3 with the cube. No ball, but the cube.
I think that is against the rules. I think it has to be a ball.
That would be insane. You know what? As much as I hate Rumble, when we watched gosh, what game was it? With two of the top teams, and they just went crazy. I think ECRC and El
Like no
Matador.
teams? Maybe.
What? Yeah, I think it was those two teams, but it was honestly the craziest match. Looks like we're getting a snow day, which means everybody
Looks
needs
like
to
players are leaving.
leave. Finally, an extra time pick. Oh, Bird, we're not in the party anymore.
No, haven't been for a while.
Well, as the snow day gets set up, why don't you shoot me over a little invitey?
We are waiting for the lobby to be back
Hoops,
up.
grids iron, heat seeker. Heat seeker's the worst.
Lobby is up.
I changed my pick away from ones. Heat seeker is the worst possible match that we could do.
I do not like that game. We don't need to talk about that game.
Heat seeker needs to just go away. I don't understand why
Hard
there's a
last, I
tournament of
think
heat seeker every time.
Hoops would have been the good call.
I
Devin
wanna
and
see some
Palace, they have some good
Crazy
chemistry.
pinches. No, we're not thinking with our heads right now. We want our heart. We want
This
cars running into each other. We want putts flying through the air.
this game mode does not suit Los Verdes' strengths.
You know
We're
what?
gonna see Steel Army carry away with this.
I know I picked Steel Army to win overall, but I picked them 4-3, which means I have to root for Los Verdes during this match.
Oh, Raisin Boy from the get-go.
Well, fudge.
See, when
That
he's
kind
in
of
the
ruins
game,
my
Steel Army
pick
just
already.
can't stay behind.
Raisin Boy loves an early goal.
Flashing out that gold season rewards badge player banner. I don't know
Alright, so
about
now
that.
that they're playing with the puck, we'll call Pittsburgh the Boston Bruins. Boston and Pittsburgh are basically the same city. And then Austin can be the Colorado Avalanche.
Doesn't Austin have one? Doesn't
And-
Texas have a hockey team?
Probably, but I don't know hockey teams.
I'm pretty sure it's like the Stars or something. I don't watch hockey.
The
Do we
Dallas
have any
Stars.
hockey
That
enjoyers in
sounds
chat?
right. The Dallas Stars is either a lingerie
Dallas
football league
Caesar.
team or a hockey team.
Thank you. I don't know if Austin would want to be Dallas when it comes to switching to a different professional sport team. I don't know Texans very well.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
Toad an Avalanche fan. I used to have one of those mini Avalanche flag things you could hook onto your car.
Why?
Just something my family acquired at some point.
It was just there. There we go. We like to see the puck flying up the wall off of the pinch. This is really the
Blitz
game
off
mode
the
if you
ceiling?
want to get some nice ceiling shots going.
Yes. That puck just slides so well up the wall, you can calculate how you're going to drive off the ceiling with
Yeah,
it
and
in a line.
It's a lot easier.
Oh my goodness,
Oh, I thought
Palace.
Bear had this.
Where did
this is...
Where did my mind
wow.
go? It's 2-1. I did not even catch the last goal.
Oh, if that was a ball, Bear had that. But the putt just rotated away.
No, Death, it's never too late to burn the thing and say that you've always been Spurs fan.
I was
Could
saying,
be worse. You could be a Man U fan.
hey, whoa. let's not throw some Man U slander in there all of a sudden.
Bear Blitz tying it up. Every game this series has been
Oh.
exciting.
I'm loving all these 50 goals. That was a save. Okay, I'm gonna say that one was a little rough right there.
I really want to see a Game 7 here.
I do want
They're
to see a
teasing
game
us
7,
with it.
though.
Bear Blitz, that was a good attempt at trying to get a pinch off.
Oh, I totally forgot I had a PB&J in front of me because I'm a child.
This banana brought me some cookies. Pretty
What
bomb.
kind of cookies?
You know, one's like a snickerdoodle and the other one's like this chocolate powdered sugar thing, crinkle cookie thing. I don't know.
Oh,
Bear
what a
Blitz
goal.
taking back the lead.
2 different cookies.
This is
Mrs.
fun.
Banana coming through clutch.
Los Verdes for choosing Snow Day. They are not taking it away from Steel Army. They're having a hard time keeping up.
Los Verdes, they just need to get the puck in the other side. Where
In the back
net
of the
would
net.
be, and stop letting it go into the blue one.
Way to break that down for us.
You're welcome. It's tough.
Concept not a lot of people understand. Palace trying to do something there. Not a lot of boost to do anything.
It looked cool though.
Crazy save. I'm not sure how that launched all the way down there.
It's interesting because this mode, it's both easier and harder to make those tight turns. Oh, great pass center, but all of his teammates were rotating back there.
Looks like the one Bear Blitz wants it, just couldn't get the touch he needed.
All of a
Palace,
sudden getting a little bit
oh,
more spread out.
Devin with a great center.
Ooh,
Raisin
open
Boy takes
shot.
out Trigga. That is a clutch demo. Bear Blitz with Palace now dead.
Go, Blue, go. Uh-oh. Let's see if they can control it here. They do. They get into a corner,
Can
play
they
it low.
capitalize off this?
Play it
They
low.
need to score. Oh my gosh. Raisin
Big
Boy
save
just
on his
saved an
teammate.
own goal. Oh,
That was insane.
if this ends 2-3, Raisin Boy will be the hero.
Raisin Boy has already been the hero through this entire series so far. He's definitely my player of the series.
Atlanta break down the game just as good as Nose. Why aren't you in here commentating?
Yeah, Nets Cup match skyline contingent here. I love
Tell
this style.
doesn't take a lot to qualify. Steel Army maintaining control. Can they get another right here? Yes, they can.
Clinical.
Standout performance from Devitt.
Devin, he's
Gets
got no
the
choice.
playmaker.
He's got no boost. Probably should have gone up the wall there, but when you're all alone, you're caught between two minds.
You know, looking at the scoreboard here, Trigga only has 30 points, and this game's just about over. Didn't see a whole lot of a presence.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man, I wonder if that's making the
Bang.
difference. 5-2, I
Absolute
think this is
banger.
out of reach now.
I don't want to say GG yet, but it's going one way real fast right now.
Yeah,
It
I
was
agree. Caesar
so
backed it up.
even.
It was good for a while. Are they going to get another 6-2? Devin there to control it, but he puts it right back center for Raisin,
Oh no.
who's just there to take advantage.
This might turn into a
Really-
Germany.
A Barca? A Barcelona?
Yeah. What was that? Barca Arsenal 8-2.
Odeth, I am not scrolling all the way back up my chat to see who predicted 6 for SA.
He is saying that because he predicted it and says.
I would like to see a screenshot of that.
Unfortunately, that's all that time we have for. One more.
Oh. Man, I was really hoping for a game 7. But we
Somebody demo
just
someone.
didn't get the pleasure of hanging out with y'all.
Oh,
One other
GGs. Those
match.
great matches all around. Really kind of a rough start for Los Verdes in the first match, but outside of that, they were just ultra competitive.
Very competitive, very present. Every game was close. Like I said, it actually had me leaning for. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, that's your gaming mode. That's not your commentating mode.
That was just a great series. Raisin Boy, I think, is my MVP from that. He showed up in every game he played. Personally, looking back, hindsight, Steel Army could have taken that, I think, in 4 if they put Raisin Boy in every game.
Yeah, Raisin Boy definitely the surprise there. Or I don't even know if it should be a surprise. Just he was on it the entire time. Bird, do you know if we're gonna have any interviews for this one? I'm seeing some interviews. Who will it be? Nobody knows. Except for maybe Luis and Bird. And the person being interviewed. Not me, of course. That's too much to ask for. Oh, and I just realized that I am all alone in this lobby. That's probably not good.
Who's alone now, bitch?
Hello. Hello, Palace.
What's up?
How are you feeling?
I love being spoken to like that.
Disappointed, if I'm being completely honest. Cause yeah, nah, that it's again just it's the same story as it has been with Steel Army this season. One bounce and it's a completely different series. I mean, we come so close against this team every time, and we just can't get over the line. It's frustrating. I can't lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
Palace.
problem.
Yeah, I definitely
Full
agree with that right there. It seemed like you guys little rough in the first game, and then maybe a little rough to end it there, but everything in between. I mean, that second game especially, completely different mindset. The second, third, fourth, you guys were just fast moving. It was great. It's almost like you needed a warm-up game going into it.
Yeah, I think we did. Because I got home at 9 o'clock. Game started at 9:30, so I was not warmed up at all.
We've all been there.
But no, yeah, I'm happy with how we played. I'm not happy with the result.
Yeah, they're just a tough team to pull a result out of, as we have a lot of experience with as well. They are just a solid team.
It seems to go that way a lot with us. We play good and we just can't get the result. Like,
You guys are a great squad from experience playing you. I think I said it earlier, you probably did not. The teams that make playing against you guys, I couldn't put a reason behind it, but something about
Yeah,
you
Palace,
guys.
there was a few unfortunate bounces there. I know Trigger early on can sometimes forgot which goal was which as he's making his last ditch efforts for the defensive saves there, but definitely it was just so many 50s where the ball was bouncing almost straight up into the air, and then all of a sudden you just, hey, it's right onto the other car's teams or team's cars, and they just drive it right on in. I think if you
yeah,
guys played threes only, I think you would have taken this series.
I mean, we did lose every threes game, but it was just one or two bounces in the games. It's just
Yeah.
things like that. It's a tight series. I almost want to say at this level it's a tight game where one or two mistakes can cost you, but I mean, we are champs. Let's be real. We're not RLCS level where it's every mistake is going to get pounced on, but
Right.
it is in series like this. It is like that where one or two mistakes can change the whole course, and that's basically just what it was today.
Walk me through the ones match. It was
That
pretty
was fun as fuck.
chaotic, and then
that was so
the
fun.
last minute and a half with the overtime, you were just so calm and cool. Where did that come from?
I play a lot of ones, and if you know me and you've been in the lobby while I'm playing ones, you know that I am not cool, calm, and collected. I am quite the opposite. I am yelling at people, I'm screaming, I'm telling people to go fuck themselves. I'm like borderline getting myself banned from playing Rocket League when I play ones. But it's different when I play in games like this when I play against people I know or against like random people in a non-ranked setting. That's when I really have fun with ones. And so with that one, I knew that, especially in the overtime, if we're talking about the goal, I was like, okay, as long as I don't get kickoff gold, I'm good. Because if you guys know Debbie, he's the kickoff merchant, and ones is all about the kickoffs. So I was like, as long as I don't get kickoff gold, I win. So when I saw the ball bounce up real high, and I knew he was far away, I was like, okay, he's gonna expect me to go out because that's what I had been doing the past minute or so, and so I just cut in, and I was like, I know I had the boost to beat him, and so as soon as I like realized that I was past him, I was like, oh my god, like it's done, and then I almost tripped over the ball, but but yeah, no, that was a really fun game because it's always fun playing debit and ones because it's always pretty close between us.
Was
All right,
surprised to see
definitely
the one's choice.
a lot of mind games going on there during that one's match, but you did see it overall with adapting to, okay, we 50'd that last one. Now we're both kind of waiting to see if someone's going first on this next 50 here. But yeah,
That was
turn
another
at the
one
very
where
end
it was
filthy.
yeah, where it was the 50s just going straight into my net. That was another. I was like, man, I can't even escape it here. But nah, I wasn't worried even for a second in the ones game. Okay, that's a lie. I was worried on the overtime. I was worried on the overtime kickoff. After that, before that and after that, I wasn't worried.
I was gonna say, are you sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah,
We
that-
have Devin saying in the chat he's really tried that series. He hates Snow Day. Tell us why you chose Snow Day.
Because it was so we were down to two choices. It was hoops and snow day, and I'll be honest. You know what? I almost said rumble, but then I said, I think me and Trig agreed on snow day. We were like, yeah, this is one that we generally enjoy doing. Devin hates snow day, which in hindsight, might not have been the best choice, but no, it's one that me and Trig enjoy at least, and so I was like, I was like I've got the past experience in snow day, but I mean, the one thing that I guess I failed to take into account while we were, if you guys noticed in the chat, we waited until after the 50 seconds to decide.
We were there.
That's how long the deliberations were going. And the one thing that I failed to take into account in the deliberations is Steel Army is a physical team. Snow Day is hockey. That's literally the mode that lends itself to physical play the most. And I don't know how I didn't see that before, but in hindsight, I would go back and choose hoops or rumble or something like that, purely because I know how much not Devin, sorry, purely because I know how much Debit hates rumble. That's why I would have chosen it. But also,
Like
it's
you
literally
said-
just RNG.
Yeah, like you said yourself, in hindsight, after all those 50s going against you, you choose Snow Day, which is physical and 50s. And I believe you had at least 2 goals go against you that were just
That
pinches.
were literally just straight 50s. No, because I'll be real. I thought I could carry, because
Yeah.
I have hit Blizzard Wizard and Rumble before. What am I saying? Not Rumble.
Jealous.
And Snow Day before. Also with the help of Serrano, because I know if I don't say that, he's gonna kill me after this. He didn't carry me. I carried myself there. He got me over the line. So
Yeah.
shout out to Serrano. But
Solid teamwork.
well, I should say I got myself into GC, and then Serrano helped me get the last few wins to get the title. So shout out to him. But no, I thought the experience would carry over, and then unfortunately, it's a game of don't get demoed and don't get pinched. And we got demoed and we got pinched. Pause.
No pause. I'll go. Well, dang. You guys have Axe and Rose coming up for the last week of SGL League play. How are you going to prepare for that? Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I think we're ready for it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think we're ready.
End of season, it's kind of a sad to go into the off season.
Yeah,
Anything like
but
me.
on the bright side, at least it means we don't. I'll be real. I'm gonna be gone for about 10 days starting next week, and so it makes
Same.
scheduling for the final a little bit easier.
I see.
But no, yeah, I'm disappointed because I really do think that we could have beaten Steel Army all 3 times this season, and it's just we're still on the hunt for that first win against them.
Us as well. Looking forward to next season. Them as a big opponent. Black and Gold if they return as an opponent. You're sitting, I think, just at the end of 9, a few points off of EM Big Dog. Really need them to take an L. But I think they play Steel Army, which will be a tough match. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it is what it is. I'm just gonna vibe next game. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I gotta respect how Axe and Rose has improved, and so I can't just fool around. But yeah, it's just we'll
Is what
see.
it is.
Axe and Rose, I think majority
well-
of their points have come against us this season, so they
Yeah.
are definitely a sleeping giant.
For sure. No,
Well-
yeah, because they took us to 5 as well, and so that's why it's like you can't sleep on this team.
Yeah.
They are a good bunch, and so
Yeah. Completely
So,
agree.
yeah.
Palace, before we let you go, any shout outs for anyone?
shout out to my team. Shout out to Hophead, formerly known as Bust Insider 6996. Shout out to Elite Stroker, who unfortunately couldn't play tonight. He was in Missouri, and so I hope he's having a good time.
Ew.
But also, who the fuck goes to Missouri? That place fucking sucks. Serrano, I know, agrees with that because he's from Kansas. I don't know if you guys knew that. So, yeah, shout out to the state of Missouri. Shout out to Arglass. I know if he was reffing, he probably would have said the ref is shit. I think one more thing, shout out to the commentary team. Thank you guys. I'll be real, this is the first time I've heard your voice, Bird Nana. And so it's good
It's so
to
nice.
hear your voice.
Go back and read the chats at the stream. You'll be entertained.
Is Christian the plumber running his mouth again? Because
I did not see a plumber presence.
Okay.
No toilets needed to be unclogged during this series. I don't think.
Because last week that dude was talking crazy, and so unfortunately I don't get to play you again in the final, but just watch out. I'm coming for you next season. So
Eyes are open. Wait.
Thanks for your time, Palace. We really
Good night.
appreciate you,
Of course.
buddy.
Sorry,
GG's,
the
man.
last thing I was gonna say. Shout out to commentary team. Shout out to the admins. Shout out to everybody running the stream and everybody in the chat watching. That was gonna be my positive message before I went and started talking crazy. So yeah, much love
Love
to
it.
everybody, and I will see you guys later.
Yeah, later,
We'll
man.
see you, buddy. Thanks for your time.
Adios.
Next, I think we're gonna be seeing a debit presence. When he gets here.
DEBIT. That's correct. We do have a debit.
DBIT, that's debit.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you. Hello. What a series.
I'm stressed out, guys.
Yeah. Were you on
haven't
the edge of
calmed
your
down yet?
seat?
Maybe.
Still taking some deep breaths,
I know I was.
We don't often play 2s and 1s, so this was interesting to see.
Yeah, Ones was an unexpected game mode for me. What were you thinking when they said, like, what was your first thought?
If you heard our comms, it was like, oh shit, who's gonna play 1s? And then I'm like begrudgingly like at my shoulders right now. I'm like, should it be me? I don't know. And Bear's like, not me. And Raisin's
quick.
like, should it be me? And I'm like, okay, we're pretty questionable right now. I'm just gonna sacrifice myself and see what happens.
Oh, perfect. You decide just like the rest of us. Love it.
Yeah.
Process of elimination. That's how I make all my choices. Okay. Well, man, you guys are such a good team at just being a team. Probably the most impressive that I've seen all season. You handled every 3v3 match with ease. They had some close matches, but you guys never looked like you were wet.
Yeah, say definitely game 1 felt pretty comfortable. Game 3, we could start to see them getting into the series a lot more. You saw Devin get activated a lot more, so I knew he was going to be a nuisance throughout this series, and one that we couldn't take lightly because he was definitely running point on a lot of things. So like, if he's gonna make his way down our field, and then Palace is just waiting midfield, I'm like, shit, we gotta get somebody out there. We gotta get
Yeah.
somebody challenging out there.
Yeah, we were
In game
pointing it
four,
out in the chat, but it definitely seemed like during those 3 matches, there was all of a sudden just a flurry of goals that would happen, and then just 2 minutes of just bang bang midfield play, and then you guys were pretty patient overall with your defense, even though it looked a little desperate at times from both sides. But all of a sudden, you caught Los Verdes on the counter so many times because they would commit 3 players upfield.
Yeah, I think that was just ended up being one of the unfortunate, I guess, side effects of that offensive plan over there. Because, like you mentioned, like us being patient, sometimes we just get into our own hole, and it's something that I catch myself doing where I get patient a little bit, but then whenever I notice us all start to go back a bit, I'm like, all right, we gotta start cheating up more. We gotta at least be a disruptor out there. We can't just be sitting back here.
It can't always be far post runs.
Yeah, we're all just stuck at the far post waiting to make the
Yeah.
first challenge.
You go, now I go. Great.
Yeah, it's just one of those moments where you kind of just end up, I don't know, just charging out there, telling one of your teammates like, "Hey, you made one move. You may be a low boost, but just make your presence out there."
Yeah, go hit someone.
Yeah, exactly. The Bear and Raisin are very good at being lead blockers, so I trust them to do that kind of thing.
Yeah. Speaking of being a presence, game 1, Raisin Boy, 700 plus points. Game 2,
Sheesh.
bench. Why?
That is the grand old question, and I saw it in the chat pop up, and the best excuse I have is probably about either like 2 to 3 years ago. I played a lot more twos with Raisin at the time, but ever since then, I pretty much haven't played twos with them, and I played twos with Bear, and things were going pretty well for a bit. So I was like, I think I gotta go with the comfort pick. As much as I hate seeing him put up 7 bands up on the screen over there.
I was caught way off guard. I was expecting to see another Raisin presence. No.
They-
I think it cost you guys maybe in that second. Gave Devin the momentum that you were talking
Yeah, hindsight, I probably would not do that again. I'd probably just go based on who's like riding or who's got the hot hand at the moment, who's I don't know, feeling the most confident or is just putting in anything at that point. Because I mean, that game 1, I feel like I was just being like defensive midfielder, just waiting for the ball to get hit my way, and then them two were just taking control up top, which is fine because that's a decent setup, or at least one of the setups we can use out there. So, but yeah,
about. Cool. Well, Nose, do you have anything?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I didn't even realize it until our last interview pointed it out, but you guys won all the threes matches there. Do you just feel like you guys are just so well balanced in those threes? I know you were pretty confident overall in that first match there, even with you playing as that kind of sweeper keeper number 6. But the second and third threes match definitely were a lot closer there. Did you feel like at any point you were going to lose those matches?
I feel like it was definitely possible, and that was one of the reasons I get a little bit scared of this team every time we play them, because they were getting that ECRC effect of like showing up later in a series.
ECRC call out.
If Toad is still here, may he make his presence known. But yeah, they were like really warming up in the series, and one where they were definitely looking at like the way we were positioning around, and they knew they could probably pin us back a bit more, which was how it was going. So you kind of just have to like stick to the plan then, like as best as you can, even though it can be scary at times. Just even as like they warm up into a series, you sort of just have to go for it because even just making your presence known out there can force them to make some errant touches. So yeah, that's one of the things we just gotta really stick to it. We can't let the other team intimidate us. So I feel like that's where we just end up being our best. I know in a lot of ways in past seasons we would just sort of let the game come to us and then we try to react based on that. But we we do much better whenever we try to control the pace of play rather than, I guess, adapt too hard.
Yeah,
Speaking of
ultimately,
not,
is you
oh,
you figured it out there. You've beaten them 3 times this year, so clearly something must be working. Bird, you got anything last things to add here?
yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of not being intimidated, how are you gonna handle EM Big next week when they have a W from you in league play?
EM Big Dogs, you said, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. There's like one person that like I'm scared of, and one person that I'm really scared of on that team. The person that I'm just generally scared of is Mr. Skyline AWD, all-wheel drive out there. Uh, that dude actually stopped like every one of our shots in our last series. I could not understand how he was doing it, but yeah, he's been improving this year, so it's awesome to see him improve there. And number two, it's definitely Playboy Farty of all people. I mean, it's just like the absolute wild card out there. Pico David himself. You never know what they're going to throw at you, whether it's his internet going out because of his dial up status over there or whatever other situation they got going on. But I'm excited to play them again. It's been a while, so. And I hope they get a overtime Saint back as well. I know we haven't seen him play in a while, so.
I am looking forward to watching that game. That will be a fun one to watch at home with my popcorn, crack a beer. It's gonna be cinema already.
Absolute.
Absolute.
Any last things from you, Debit, as we wrap up here?
I'm just gonna shout out the team. You guys got it done. No Red 4 tonight, but shout outs to him. I saw him in chat earlier through one of those games. You guys rock out there, helping us get the dubs out there. Shout out to Luis on production tonight. Shout out to you both as well. First time commentating. ASMR Bird, as I read in the chat.
Gotta change his name.
He's got TAM player and ASMR Bird in the title now, so.
Give me too many labels. I can't
He's a man of
handle
many
these
names.
expectations.
And shout outs to you guys for stepping up. It was really a big time help tonight. And yeah, just thank you everybody for watching here tonight. It's a fun time.
Of course, yeah. Love having the opportunity to commentate for you guys. It was great to watch. Thanks for putting up a good series. GG's, Debit.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. This was a great time. Thanks for a great
Yeah.
series.
All right.
All right.
I'm not sure we got much left lined up. We're hearing in from Luis. He says wrap up. So that means get your lawn chairs and leave. Show's over.
Yeah, what are
A
you
lot
still
left
doing
to say. Yeah, go away.
Go
It was a
home.
great series. You watched it all. Thank you.
here? I love inside jokes. I hope to be a part of one someday.
Toad really missing out.
Oh, hi, Toad. Bye, Toad. All right. Thanks, Bird. Did you have fun?
Yeah, thanks, Nose. Oh yes, it was great being a commentator.
Okay. Next, we gotta have you on the podcast or something, because I just need more of your voice.
That's not up to me.
It's entirely up to you. All right. We used to play Ocean Avenue. Let's get out of here.
Yes, please.